recently, something truly devastating happened that I can't believe has happened in the United States of America. I see a lot of crazy stuff happening. I mean, really, Sarah Palin was almost the president of the United States? Are you kidding me? But yet almost 50% of the people voted for McCain-Palin, which leads me to believe that 50% of the people subscribe to that way of thinking, the way of thinking that wants to eliminate food stamps to the poor that we abandoned for our look-alike, act-alike suburbs. I honestly think the most disturbing thing that has happened and is happening right now is that the state of Indiana passed a law that expanded the Freedom Religious Act, whatever the official name is, but anyway. And then this governor gets on national television after he's criticized, and he says it's the same bill that Clinton and Obama signed. So here's this very conservative man saying about liberals, well, it's the same bill they signed. Well, if it's the same bill they signed, why do you have to sign it? If it's already in place, why do you have to create a new? Oh, there's one slight difference. The bill that Clinton and Obama signed gave us the freedom of religion to observe safely in the United States of America the choice of being able to recognize and worship the way we choose to. Which means if your religion, like a lot of Orthodox Jews, close their businesses on Saturday, that means that if I want something from a store that an Orthodox Jew operates, and he's closed his store for Saturday to observe his religious rules, then that's fine with me, and that was fine with Clinton, and that was fine with Obama. But when his store is open, and it's open Sunday through Friday, which is very common in New York City, they cannot refuse to sell their goods or services to me based on whatever, because they're in business to sell goods or services. But in Indiana, we have a different little add-on, that now the freedom of religion includes, if you don't like the religion of this person, if you don't like the lifestyle of this person, if a gay couple asks you to bake a wedding cake, if a gay couple asks you to bake a pizza, you now have the right to refuse to bake the pizza or bake the cake. And somehow Governor Pence of Indiana thinks this is okay. Apparently a lot of people think this is okay because the family, the woman, whomever, had this pizza parlor in this pissant town in Indiana, has received almost $1 million in crowdfunder funds, which means contributions from people that support that. And people in Indiana say, don't hold this against us. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. Who would I hold it against? And yes, I do hold it against you. I resent this, that in my lifetime, we have worked so hard to push this country forward, to include all people, not just some of the people, because that's what we did back then, was people like us, not like you. Mickey Mosley's going to a different school. You can't get paid the same amount because you're a woman. So we have fought for the rights of black people. I don't know if they got them, but we fought for them. They now have at least a chance. We fought for the rights of women so that a woman in the same job as a man can get equal pay. We have gone through Stonewall. We have dealt with people who have been killed in the name of religion or whatever. Why, in 2015, in my lifetime, Have we reached a point in our society where it is okay to leave a large part of our population out? Well, it's not okay. It's not okay to say that I have the right to turn you down because you have black hair and I only serve blonde-headed people. I don't serve you because you have a different accent than I have. That's how far this craziness can go. And when I'm looking at presidential candidates, whether it be Rand Paul, Ted Cruz, they're like, to me, they're extremely dangerous. I think a lot of people in this country will be very damaged if one of these men becomes the president. I'm concerned that when I was a youth and I fought for the rights of people, I wanted equality, I did not want the war. I look around, maybe I'm wrong, but I see the youth of America like this. I don't see them engaging, making eye contact. I know a lot of young people. One of the kids that works with me said to me just recently, "What's the difference between a Democrat and a Republican?" I said, "Are you fucking kidding me? What's the difference between a Democrat and a Republican? Are you like out of your mind? You, an artist," this is a guy, a young guy, a gay guy. "You are a young artist and you don't know the difference between a Republican and a Democrat? I suggest that you look up from this and you get some of your friends, your age group, to look up from this and pay some attention, because you're going to have to pay the price if this country becomes governed completely by the conservatives. And we're only one president away, because the conservatives already control Congress. We are one president away from having a lot of things that I worked for and people of my generation worked for, that you now enjoy the fruits of our labor. You're going to have to relive these things. You have a chance in a couple of years to stop this madness that is eating our country alive. And if you don't pay attention, if you do not get young people, black people, Latino people, gay people, any minority people that you can think of, because remember, all in all, we outnumber the rest. But if we don't vote, trust me, they're going to go out and vote. They're going to redistrict areas so that they make sure they get the vote. You had better pay attention, because a dark day will come. You will notice it then, and it will be too late. Anyway, I'm still not sure what happened to Mickey Mosley. I don't know where he is. I know he did come to our school, but by that time he was scared. He was reclusive. So as much of a shock as I had in the first grade, I'm certain it was a bigger shock to Mickey.